Devil's ivy is a trending plant in interiors at the moment, and for good reason. It's got these long vines with glossy green leaves, making them a beautiful option for in bookshelves, hanging planters, or just about anywhere around the home. It is incredibly easy to propagate and grow your own devil's ivy, and that's exactly what I'm going to show you how to do in this quick video. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Gina from Style Curator, a blog all about the pursuit of a stylish home. So to propagate your own, you just need a few things, including some sharp scissors, a couple of glass vessels with an opening of about 2 to 3 centimeters, and of course an existing plant or section of vine that you can cut to be able to propagate. The trick to propagating devil's ivy is all about getting a great cutting. And the way to do that is to simply cut 1 centimeter either side of where a leaf meets the vine. While you might think getting a bigger cutting is better, and I certainly did the first time I propagated this plant, I just took a big section and stuck it into soil. What you'll find is that all of the nutrients to keep the plant alive and to then establish roots is coming from one really small opening. And you'll find you'll probably get really slow results, and that's if your plant survives. Instead, a cutting like this allows maximum amount of water and nutrients to get to your leaf and to focus its energy on creating new roots. From a section of plant, you can get 10 or 20 cuttings. Go ahead and place 2 or 3 of those in a glass vessel at a time and just fill the bottom few centimeters with water, enough so that the cutting is submerged but not your full leaf. Now this is one that I've been growing for a few weeks now, and as you can see, it has started to grow roots and it's ready to plant. You don't need to wait quite this long. So long as you have at least 10 to 15 centimeters of root growth, you should get good results by potting it. Just as important as getting a good cutting is also potting it into some high quality soil and making sure you keep your watering schedule up. So while you could use regular potting mix, I like to mix in a few extra ingredients like a little bit of perlite to help with drainage and a little bit of peat moss to help with water retention. That winning combination just gives your plant plenty of nutrients and the right kind of water moisture levels that it likes, I suppose. Rather than putting something like this into a massive pot, it's a good idea to find something more suited to its size. So, around a 10 to 15 centimeter diameter would be ideal, unless of course you want to mass plant some into a pot. But if you go too large, it can go into a little bit of shock. I recently did a mass planting of devil's ivy cuttings in this pot, and as you can see, they're already establishing new leaves and it's doing really well. Before long, there'll be loads of vines like these dripping down, making it a beautiful focal plant for in any space of the home. To keep your plant thriving once it's been planted, just keep up a watering schedule of at least once a week. You'll be able to touch the soil and feel when it's dry and needs new water. If it's still really damp, hold off because you don't want to create root rot. And if you notice any bugs or nasties bothering your plant, get onto it straight away. I find using a neem spray is really great, and I use that on all of my indoor plants. I hope this quick video has inspired you to propagate and grow some devil's ivy of your own. If you've enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe. And of course, if you post any photos of your plants that you've propagated, I'd love you to share them with me by tagging Style Curator. Thanks so much for watching.